When we work on airplanes, we don't take them apart in the dirt and we don't put them in dirt piles. You know why? Because they won't fly, and this don't fly. I'll never buy another tractor from him. I'll never buy another piece of equipment from him. I like the guy. He's a nice enough guy, but I'll never ever trust him again. I just won't. You guys tell me what you think about that. Stick around the end. I'll tell you guys what happened with my first John Deere 5065. Whee! Good boy. Come here. Come here. Dad's got to go work. You can't join me today. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
I ain't afraid of work. I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's
Good after morning, guys. Welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. It is hot. What? It's almost 80 degrees. Spring is in the air and we need rain so badly here in North Carolina. My grass is not growing, and that is not good for the cows at all. Today we've got a little bit of fun going on here. I say fun, I'm fixing a problem. The problem is, and I'll show you in just a second, down on the creek, we have pipes that are getting clogged up. We don't use this tractor enough in the videos, and this is the John Deere 5065. This is my second John Deere 5065. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you what happened with my John Deere. I'll do a full dedicated video about this at some point, but we're gonna fire up the 5065, the Deere, which you don't see on the channel very much, and we're gonna put them to work. It's gonna be a good time. Got the Woods backhoe on the back right there, and we're gonna clean up some mess. Clear prop. Maybe. Please start. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Put you. I'll put you right there. Put you. Come on, get in there. Daggone pin. There we go. Something ain't right. There we go. Now we got dirt in the dang driveway. John Deere's running good as usual. Again, stick around the end. I'll tell you guys what happened with my first John Deere 5065. This is my second one. We had a problem when I bought this the first time. This is a 2013 Tier 4 emissions, I think, or Tier 3 emissions. It's pre-def, pre-all emissions crap. So it's a super desirable tractor to have. I use it basically as a mowing tractor and as a backhoe tractor. Let's talk about the tool we're going to use today. So this is called the Woods BH100 ground breaker. I will post a link to it in the video description. It is a ground breaker with the thumb, and you'll see me operating this with these two handles right here, and there's a foot depress switch right over here, and the foot depress runs the thumb, which is super cool, super instrumental. It's a hydraulic thumb right here. You can get these with a hydraulic thumb, you can get them with no thumb, or you can get them with a stationary thumb. I preferred the hydraulic thumb, and that's why I ordered it this way. This is kind of a stand-alone backhoe unit and will fit multiple tractors. So if you're thinking about getting a backhoe, check out the BH100. It's Woods makes good stuff. All right, here's what we got. I've got a creek, or actually it's just kind of a wash right here. It's a seasonal draw, and this is a pipe under the ground here. So probably a year or so ago, I put this pipe into this draw, and then we started building our fence through here, and you can see part of the pipe here. Well, what's happening? We're getting erosion right in here. Why are we getting erosion? You can't tell there's a pipe. Check it out. It's a big old pipe. It's a 24-inch gigantic pipe, and you can't even see it right here. So we're gonna get into this draw and dig out. We got water flowing through it right now. We got a little bit of rain this morning, and I was worried about it overflowing this morning. This is the kind of stuff that's washing up, and when we have a big rainstorm, this entire area is covered with water. So this is one of those deals that I've just got to keep maintained on the farm. We get done with this one, we're going to take you to another really big pipe over in the woods way back over there. This is just part of the day-to-day maintenance and work that has to go on the farm. When we fire the tractor up, oh, by the way, you guys didn't see the video. This seat looked like garbage before. I'll post it at the end of this. If you got a John Deere tractor seat and you want to get it clean, I found out the way. And John Deere doesn't offer a product to fix it. They just want to sell you a seat. I get it. Okay, it's back in here. All right, we're good. Lock. Put my loader down. This takes the weight off of the tractor, and we're gonna bring the RPMs up to nearly PTO RPM. So here we go. Bring that RPM up so my hydraulic pump has the most amount of flow and torque. We need torque to dig. it all. Ugh. Let's go get the next one. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. We've got one more project to do and it's a mess. It's on the backside of one of my ponds over here. If you don't have a backhoe, you'd be out here doing this by hand, and wait till you see the next mess. It's terrible. This is a pond that I built here on the farm probably 4.5 years ago. Awesome. I'll post a link to the dock install video. And we actually have an aerator in this pond that's doing a fantastic job. It's from Conder's Water Solutions. It's over there. The solar panel, and then the bubbler is right there. And I got a duct tied to the bubbler so I can pull it back out. This is about 3/4 of an acre pond. It's stocked with catfish. I have never fished it. I want to leave it alone and let them catfish get big, or let the river otters eat them, which happened in the other pond. Here's what we got. When I built the pond here, basically this was a spring, a marshy spot, a mushy spot. And that mushy spot extended from way up in them pines all the way down through here, right where I'm standing, and right here. So as we walk down here, the exit for the pipe in this pond, it's not a standpipe, it's a through pipe. And you can see this log actually washed through that pipe. Let's walk up and check the pipe out real quick together. Yeah, this is kind of impeding the flow of the pipe too. Yeah, always something. So the pipe goes right in through the pond there, and it's got a little bit of rock right in here. This is called riprap. This flows down and used to flow straight down in and go under a pipe under the road right there. But somehow it flooded and we've had a washout, and that washout has caused this entire area to become a mushy, nasty marsh. And instead of the water running down the normal pathway, it runs right here alongside the road and goes that way. So we got a bit of an erosion prevention scenario going on here, and I've got to get it fixed. This is a pipe that I used, you can see it coming up, to water the cows, and we're going to be plucking that. You'll see it coming up too. The goal here is to open this back up so water flows that way instead of this way, making a huge stinking mess that I cannot mow, and the creek shouldn't be going that way. We should see an immediate result here. So this is the before right here. You see how much water is running through, and I'll show you the after in just a second. The camera does this no justice. This is a steep hill right here. I gotta back this tractor down this steep hill. That backhoe is super heavy. I'm a little bit worried about popping a wheelie right here. Fingers crossed. This is a pucker factor 16 right here. The highest it goes is 20. baby, that was not fun. I was so worried about that thing tipping up. Did you guys see me extend the bucket and put down the outriggers in case it reared up? I would have the bucket to hold me back from flipping all the way over backwards. This is what happened. You saw the before. There's the after. We've completely stopped the flow going the wrong way. And really, this is all about erosion control. Nothing more than erosion control. What had happened here was, I put rocks all the way down through here, and some of the rocks got washed during a big rainstorm when this was way full. They had all bunched up right there, built a little dam, and that caused a little bit of erosion into here, and it caused that. So now we've got it going in the right direction. All the problems are solved, and the dirty black clouds are coming this way. We got a thunderstorm coming. I just got an alert on my phone, severe weather on the way. So let's go put the tractor up, guys. Beautiful day here on the farm. There'll be links to videos at the end of this. Be sure you check out the video building this pond. This was so fun. I only have 2,000 bucks in this pond. The dock costs more than the pond. That's saying something. That'll teach you how to build a small pond on your property. This is for cattle water and for irrigation. So all this stuff is for awesome farm use here. Keep the water on your farm. And building ponds like this helps prevent erosion like that and problems like we had with those pipes. So if we had a pond above that other pipe, we would not have that problem. Stay tuned. We're gonna build it, baby. See you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo!
Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life here in the sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge.
Click, 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 clank, clank, click. Click, click, clank, clank, click, click, click. Guys, I told you I'd tell you what was wrong with my first John Deere 5065 at the end of the video. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. Before we do that, I got a honeybee swarm that's gigantic. It's springtime, and wow, look at this swarm. Oh my goodness. That is a honeybee swarm right there. Holy macaroni. I gotta catch that, so we're really racing the rain now. Here's what I experienced with my first John Deere 5065. This is the second one that I purchased. I bought one from a tractor store in North Carolina. I'm not gonna call them out. It does no good to call them out. I don't believe the same mechanic is there, and I do believe that things have changed at that dealership. This second 5065 is because the first 5065 had a knock. It developed a knock. I don't know if it was a rod knock or an injection pump knock or some sort of a knock that was really, really loud with about 4 to 6, maybe 8 hours on it. My dealer told me, and let this be a lesson to every one of you guys, do not put a brand new machine to heavy work right out of the gate. He told me I didn't need to break it in, I didn't need to worry about it, I didn't need to even care. I could drop a 3-bottom plow in the ground with this thing, and what I did was plow the top field. We've since stopped plowing, but what I needed to do was turn that field, disc it, and smooth it back out. So the tractor developed a very bad knock. Now, did the knock make me have to get a new tractor? The answer is no. What made me get a new tractor was I went into the dealership, and my tractor was broken into 3 sections. In case you guys don't know, a tractor has basically 3 sections. This is very, very basic, but you have a rear section, a transmission section, and an engine section. I do believe it's here, here, and here. The tractor was split into 1, 2, 3 sections when I came in there, and I had just got done plowing. It still ran. They drove it up on the trailer. They took it back to the dealership. They never offered me a loaner tractor. It was brand spanking new, $36,000. And when I went in there, they never washed it prior to working on it. So where I was turning with the turning plow, it still had dirt up underneath it. Well, the dirt and my tractor parts were laying in tubs, various little tubs across the service floor, I guess, the dealer service floor. I told him right then, man, I'm a military veteran. I was like, this don't cut it, dude. This just doesn't cut it. You know, when we work on airplanes, we don't take them apart in the dirt and we don't put them in dirt piles. You know why? Because they won't fly, and this don't fly. So this is my second John Deere 5065 because of that. Now, the John Deere rep, I never got to speak to the John Deere rep. I asked the dealership to put me in touch with the John Deere rep, and he didn't put me in touch with the John Deere rep. I'll never buy another tractor from him. I'll never buy another piece of equipment from him. I like the guy. He's a nice enough guy, but I'll never, ever trust him again. I just won't. You guys tell me what you think about that. I didn't get to talk to the dealer rep, and I had to come out of my own pocket about $1,000, maybe $1,200 more in order to get a different tractor that wasn't taken apart in the mud. Would you ever go back to that dealer? I don't know. I don't know if the dealer wouldn't put me in touch with the John Deere rep or the John Deere rep just wouldn't talk to me. But now that I have a reach of over 1 million followers, that was my experience with my John Deere tractor. I'll do a full dedicated video to this. Thank y'all for sticking around to the end of the video. I don't like to rant, and I'm not here to badmouth, but I am here to tell you the facts, and that's the fact, Jack. I had a bad experience with John Deere, with the dealer, and with the product. So both the rep, dealer, and product. When it's the trifecta, that's when you lose the customer. I just think that people should take care of people a little bit better than that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. See you in the next video.
Woo!